Token Black had fun doing this tournament. Now this is Luxury Gaming's first tournament. I paid $20, so I really was going through testing and everything like that. So I did a lot of testing on Twitch throughout the whole week and a little bit of last week too. But really like going in there, getting in there and doing some real testing. I I really I really think that like hold on as Bell comes in here. I really think that you know it's really important to have that competitive aspect. So I noticed immediately that I play way differently when I'm just streaming and testing, but when there's actual competition, there's actual I'm playing for something. I put money into this. So having that competitive aspect just added to it because I'm playing on Dueling Book. I like playing on Dueling Book, but the competitive aspect made me think more. It made me think about 4 or 5 turns ahead, rather than one or two. So I really, I had fun with this tournament. And this is the deck I played. This is Dark Scorpion. It was really good for me because I was really battling, do I want to play Dark Scorpion because it's my favorite deck? Do I want to play Dark Scorpion because I've been playing it since Go format was the actual format? Like, is that the reason I want to play Dark Scorpion, or is it because I think that this is the most efficient deck to play? So I mained the Dark Scorpion stuff because one, I know Dark Scorpion inside and out. I love Dark Scorpion. I love the way that it pluses. I love the way that it gains advantage. And I have a deck profile of Jinzo on Jinzo and Tonic's channel of me explaining why I play Monet and why I like Monet. So y'all definitely go check that out. But like I like the Dark Scorpion deck. I like the way it plays, all of that stuff. So it was between this deck and it was between Chaos Control, Scapegoats, Metamorphosis, all that stuff. So, I tried something. I tried to smoke screen into a Chaos Control type of build, a going second type of build, with no Metamorphosis and no Scapegoat. I couldn't fit those in. There was no real seamless way to fit those in. But I tried something, and this is the result. So, the main deck, when I talk about the main deck, look at the main deck as I talk about the main deck, and look at it differently between this and this. You know what I mean? So, this is my Dark Scorpion deck. I'm going to be having a lot more deck profiles on the channel, so I think deck profiles are going to be on Wednesdays. So if this is Wednesday, and this is the first Wednesday you're seeing this deck profile, hey, I'm 1 for 1 on the schedule, baby. But yeah, this is the Dark Scorpion build. I had a version on Jinzo and Tonic's channel. I don't think it changed too much since then, but y'all definitely go check that out. I'll talk about the card choices and then, talk about some obscure things. I don't think that Dark Scorpion is out there and enough people know about it for me to just not explain why I play certain things. So Blade Knight is, Blade Knight. These cards are very good. This is a good 1 for 1 over DD Warrior Lady. But the Dark Scorpion package starts here. We got 3 Monet and 1 Cliff. 3 Monet... 3 Monet gains advantage in a different way than most flip monsters. Or this isn't a flip monster, but it gains advantage in a different way than most monsters that you would set face down. And with more more people playing those flip monsters, you know, decoy cheese, mimic, all that stuff, they kind of attack a certain way or with a certain, you know, type of monster. Monet allows, like, if they attack with a breaker or, you know, something like that, you can flip it and have that big defensive monster on board, but you also gain advantage in the fact that when it inflicts battle damage, so when they attack into it, you get another one or you can get a cliff. And cliff is really good to have kind of like a toolbox kind of thing going on. But when he inflicts battle damage, you can target a spell or trap and destroy it or have the mill 2. I personally don't do the mill 2 effect, but being able to go at back row is being able to have them force a back row, like, it's really good. So I like that there. Donzaloo, you can't search it with Monet. Whatevs. I got a lot of traps in this build. I think, yeah, this build didn't have bottomless in it when I played, or when I did it with Jinzo and Tonic. It had compulses. Took the compulses out. Somebody on Dueling Book just told me, hey, why do you play this card? It's a neg 1. And then I started thinking about it, and I'm like, dang, it's really a neg 1. This guy's right. So put the bottomlesses in there. They've been working very well against, like, you know, chaos, your chaos monsters, kaikus and things like that. 3 Solemn Judgment, 3 Trap Death Shoot. I just feel like that's really good. Going to the side deck, tried to side into a Chaos Control version, Chaos Control variant, where I would take out the Dark Scorpion stuff, or some of the Dark Scorpion stuff, add these in, and have a even ratio between this and this. So 2 Azure Priest, 1 BLS. Like, all of these are the core of Chaos Control, you know, outside of the Metamorphosis and Scapegoats. So I tried to fit in as much as I could. And then the 3 Mind Control, I've seen a lot more people playing Recruiters and then flip Chaos. So I figured Mind Control would be a good pick. You guys will see the games, so I'm going to post the games between here and Patreon. So you guys will see the games, and you'll see that when I sided in this stuff and I drew the mind controls, it was not in the most opportune way. So I don't really have any real testing with mind control, but I just feel like it's still a good going second card. And then extra deck is extra deck. I'm going to put more effort into the extra deck a little bit later. But that is the build. If you guys have any questions, just, you know, hit me up in the comments. But I'm really excited to go into another tournament. I will definitely change the side deck. The side deck, smoke screening into the chaos control thing isn't going to work. But I'll have a more planned out side deck in the next update video. So y'all hit that sub button. I rock with y'all. We out of here.